What's up, everybody? It's Jake, and today we're going to be talking about my coming out experience. So, this will be interesting. I'd grab some popcorn if I were you. I don't know why I've been putting off this video for so long. I've just been very nervous and anxious about it for some reason, but it's about time I tell people that I'm gay, and I'm proud of being gay, and I love who I am. So I want to share my story and experience with as many people as I can, so here we go. Where should I start at? Let me think. You know what, let's just start from the beginning. I'm gonna start from kindergarten to middle school to high school and now to college. I'm gonna talk about all the stages I went through. So let's start off with kindergarten, okay? Kindergarten, I just knew something was off. When I was younger, I was very into Barbies, I was very into makeup, shoes, girly things. Like, I had a big sister, so it was just like, I would always follow in her footsteps. I would like, let her paint my nails, or put on makeup on me, or put a dress on me, or like play with Barbies with her. And that doesn't mean you're gay. Like, there's so many of my straight guy friends who actually played with Barbies and did girly things when they were younger, but they're straight now. It doesn't mean you're gay, but it's just like, anyways. When I was in kindergarten or whatever, I would always get like comments like, oh, you sound like a girl, or you're gay. And like, I can't believe elementary schoolers know what the word gay is. Like, they're like, you're gay. And I'm just like, geez, like, we're in elementary school, people. I would just naturally lean towards the girl group because I felt more comfortable, like they were my friends. And then I'd be more nervous on guys because I just knew there was more of like a connection there. Like, I was nervous to talk to them for some reason. Well, obviously, because I was like attracted to them, obviously. So I remember in elementary school, I like went home crying one day to my mom. And I don't know if she remembers this, but I vividly remember this. And she was like, hey, what's wrong? I just came home, I think I was crying or something. And she's like, what's wrong? And I was like, people at school are saying I sound like a girl and I'm gay. And my mom, you could just tell, was like furious and stuff. She was just like, that is not okay for them to say that to you. My mom drove to the school, like went to my teacher's classroom and like ripped her out, I'm pretty sure, and was like, this is not okay, like you need to fix this, basically. So yeah, my mom's that mom, she's awesome. So anyways, that was just like a little taste in elementary school. Like, I didn't really know like being gay was like, oh, a relationship with the same sex. Like, I didn't really have hormones in elementary school, so I was just kind of like, oh, whatever. As middle school came around, like, that's when it started changing and becoming really weird, because middle school is like when you get your hormones and you're like, like into certain things. You know how middle school works, people. So I go to middle school, and I don't know, I was just like really, since I got bullied so much in elementary school about my voice, people saying I was gay, I really like put on this persona in middle school. I remember like, I wore like all black, I tried to seem so tough. I was like, sup, my name's Jake, everybody. Yeah, I like girls, like chicks, like hell yeah. Like, I was like that. So I really tried to like be someone I wasn't. I was trying to be straight, it just didn't work out well. And so throughout middle school, I befriended like some straight guys or whatever. I think I played lacrosse in 8th grade of middle school. Like, I can maybe add in a picture or something. It was not okay. I was really bad. So I really tried to like fit in with the straight guys, which is really tough. Like, I was really trying to just be someone I wasn't. And like, people could still tell, like, I would still get teased in middle school, like, oh, you're gay, blah, 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 blah. And I was still like ashamed of it. I was still ashamed to be like, oh my God, gay's bad. I just always like thought gay was bad, gay was bad, gay was bad. In middle school, that's when I realized I was like, okay, like, I'm definitely attracted to guys sexually and stuff, like, for sure. So near the end of middle school or whatever, I got hooked with the religious crowd for some reason. Oh, I remember. Abigail, one of my best friends, she introduced me to church. She was like, hey, like, come to church, like, let's like, the worship's fun, like, the messages are great. And I was like, cool. And so like 8th grade, I really found my group. Like 8th grade, like, I was like, wow, all these church people are so awesome. So 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grade, when I went into high school, that's where like everything like gets crazy. So let me just start. Let me think. Basically, I was still really religious in high school. Like, I like was with that religious group. So I still was acting straight because like, obviously, I like knew it wasn't okay to be gay if you were gonna be like a Christian or be like religious or whatever. Like, I knew it wasn't okay. Cause like, I would hear that occasionally at church. Like, people would talk about gay people and they're like, that's wrong. In the Bible it says a man shouldn't sleep with a man or whatever. And I was just like, always like, okay, well, if I have God on my side, I can be straight. Like, I can do it. I think it was freshman, sophomore, and a little bit of junior year, I was like, okay, like, I'm gonna be straight. And like, I would literally like sit and pray at night and be like, God, please don't make me attracted to guys anymore. I wanna be straight, like, please, please, please. I would pray, I would like go to church, and like, I was like brainwashing myself. I was like, I'm not a good person. Like, what did I do? What's wrong with me? Like, I was just like, I really was like going through some weird mind trip. It was just really like messed up and sad. I think, when was it? When did I come out to Abigail? Yeah, okay, so I came out, the first person I came out to was Abigail, my best friend who I just talked about. I came out to her, I think like junior year of high school or sophomore year. I think it was end of sophomore year of high school. And I was like, Abigail, there's something I need to tell you. And she's like, what is it, Jake? And I'm like, I am gay. And she was like, Jake, I already know. And I was like, what do you mean you already know? And she's like, you told me in like elementary school. And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, when we were like in 5th grade, we were playing in my backyard and you were like, hey, I like boys. And then Abigail was like, I like boys too. And we're like, yay, best friends. Apparently I told her I was gay in elementary school, so that's cool, I guess. So I came out to Abigail, and that was just like, that was such a relief, because anyone who's gay knows it's so hard to keep it all in all the time. It's really hard to like not say anything to anybody. Like, that was really difficult. There were so many people I wanted to tell, but I was so nervous. Like, I wanted to tell my mom and dad and my sister and my brother, but my nerves got the best of me. I was so nervous. And like, my parents were always cool about it. Like, my parents always told us growing up, like, you can love whoever you want. We don't care. Like, be yourself, be true to who you are. Okay, so I always knew in my head, like, my parents won't care if I'm gay. I always knew that, but of course I'm still nervous to tell them. Abigail knows, like, I'm still in the religious crowd. Like, I'm part of like a house church. I work at a church. Church was my life. So I just was still getting like brainwashed, thinking like gay's bad, like shouldn't be gay, need to be straight. And then I don't know what it was. Yeah, it was like end of junior year when I was like, what's going on, Jake? Like, what are you doing? Like, I don't understand. And I don't know if it was God, I don't know who it was. Just something slapped me in the face one day, and they were like, dude, like, you are gay, you were born this way, you know it 100%. Don't listen to other people. Like, this is who you are. You were made this way. You're perfect. You're awesome. Like, just like, I started like feeling like I was like, okay, like, being gay is okay. Why am I praying about it every night? Why am I saying this is wrong? This is who I am. I've known since I was like 3. Like, earliest memories I can think about, I was like, I just knew I was different. I knew I was different growing up, like, completely. I think I was like in my room or something, like watching TV, and like it just hit me, and I was like, what am I doing? Jake, what are you doing? Be yourself. I came out to a lot of people senior year, and I came out to a lot of straight guys, and a lot of them were like, oh, like, you're actually really cool for a gay guy. And I was like, yeah, we're not like aliens. Like, we're not like some weird creepy people like that want to sleep with you all the time. What I was happy about senior year was like showing other people like, hey, it's okay to be gay. It's okay to love yourself. It's okay to be different. I dropped a lot of my friends from high school who I was part in that church group for, like the church group friends. I don't really talk to a lot of them anymore, which is fine. You know, like, I keep in touch with some of them, but I mean, I can't really blame like a lot of my closed-minded church friends, because they were raised in like straight families, didn't have any like gay friends or gay siblings, so like they don't really understand it, which I don't blame them for. Like, if I was straight and I grew up in a straight family with no gay friends, I'd probably be like, oh yeah, like, why are people gay? Like, that's not okay. But like me being gay, I'm like, yo, like, this is a legit thing. Like, I was actually born this way. So yeah, I'm just really thankful for college, because after I graduated high school, I need to just be myself. Let everyone everyone I met, I think the first thing I said to everyone I met, I was like, oh, I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay. It was really fun. It was like really liberating just to be like, yo, I'm gay. Like, I just like was like, I want to be open with everybody. So I became super open with a lot of people, and I met some of my best friends, and it's really, really cool. And I'm just really happy I went to college, because I was thinking, like, I was like, I don't need to go to college. Like, I could do something else. Like, I was just like really sick of school. In college, I just met so many amazing people that, like, that's why I tell people now, I'm like, go to college at least for like a year or 2, or like 4 years or whatever, 6 years. I'm like, go to college, because like you will really grow. And I just want to give a shout out to my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister. They have accepted and loved me from day one, and it makes me emotional, because it's like, they're awesome, and I'm so blessed. They're like a part of my family. Like, I just love my family so much. They're awesome. They're freaking awesome. And they've always been accepting. And like, my heart goes out to people out there in the gay community who don't have accepting parents or siblings or friends. Don't ever ever think about doing something drastic to yourself because you're ashamed of who you are. Don't be ashamed of who you are. Love yourself. I love you. It's okay. It's okay to be yourself. It's okay to be gay. It's okay to be trans. It's okay to be a lesbian. It's okay to be all that stuff. It's okay. My mom and dad, my brother, my sister, they are all so freaking amazing, and I'm just truly blessed that they, like, I'm a part of their life, like, and they're a part of mine. Like, I just love them so much. Okay, I just want to end this video saying that if you are in the closet or struggling with your sexuality, like, it's okay. Like, take as much time as you need. I always tell my friends and other people, I'm like, don't pressure anybody to come out. Like, let them come out on their own terms and when they're happy with themselves. Because I was always getting pressured in, like, middle school, high school, like, are you gay, are you gay, are you gay? And I just wasn't ready to say yes. And now I'm like, I'm happy with who I am. I'm gay and I'm proud of it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video if you stuck around, because I was just really excited to share my experience and nervous. I was really nervous to share my experience too, but I'm happy I did this, and I just want to let you know that if you're out there struggling and you don't feel accepted and you don't feel wanted, you are wanted. You are going to be accepted. You are loved. You have a purpose. Sexuality is your sexuality. Like, it's okay to like the same gender. What's the big deal? It's not a big deal. I don't want people making a big deal because it's not a big deal. Why do people make it a big deal? It's not. But I just want to end this saying I love you guys, and thank you so much for letting me share my coming out experience.